I'm Bear Grylls. Now, I'm in one of the world's largest canyon systems, Copper Canyon, Mexico. I'm going to show you the skills needed to survive here. Look at this cave. The perfect place if you had to spend the night here. I feel miles from anywhere, but I can see that someone has been here before me.
Just look at the roof of this, covered in all of this like soot from loads of fires. And even a shelf. Look, you can see this like hole, that's obviously man-made.
It's no surprise to find signs of human activity here. The Aztecs once used these caves, but for the last 400 years, they've been home to the Raramuri Indians. They still live here today. These nomadic people move from cave to cave as they travel the canyons. If you're lucky, you may find something useful that's been left behind.
Look at that, a bit of wire. And it might not look like much, but actually, there are loads of different things I could use that for. So that's good for me, I'm gonna keep hold of this.
The charcoal on the cave roof shows that many fires have been lit here before, and that's what you need. It'll keep out the freezing night air.
You might not always be lucky enough to have a flint striker with you. So what I'm gonna do is use this yucca to make a fire saw. And a fire saw is just a friction fire, and this yucca is really good for this because it's light and it's really dry wood. And all I need to do is break it here.
Then remove the base and start to split the wood into strips. Cut out 2 pieces, about 12 inches long. The sotol plant grows all over these slopes, and the leaves make excellent cordage.
And I just get this little bit of tinder, a little bit of dried grass, put it against one piece of the yucca, bit of stone on one side and the same on the other, so there can be an airflow between the 2 bits of wood, and press that against itself so it's like that, and then just bind that.
Wrap one end tight, do the same thing at the other end, and the job is done.
And then that's the bottom bit of the fire saw built, and then all I did with this was again just peel it away from the main branch, and that then acts as the fire saw that I actually drive with to create the friction.
Now to put it to the test.
It's really important to do this so the base of this isn't going to wobble. And here we go, this is pretty solid there now. And I just take the fire saw and start to move it along it. The great thing about using yucca is it's got the lowest ignition temperature of any of the woods around here, which makes it ideal for trying to make a bit of an ember. And that's all I need, just a little bit of an ember to drop between these 2 bits of wood into that tinder. And I better shut up, stop talking, and get sawing. And yeah, look at that. And once you got to this stage, this ember is actually going to keep burning, so the time pressure comes off, and then I just poke it through the bottom there, tip it into there.
Once the ember's surrounded by a good bundle of dried grass, it literally goes up in flames.
There we go. Oh. Okay, we've got fire.